It's Good Times with Mo, Sam, and Bam on Magic 89.9.
Okay, we love you, RM. Great song. Thank you. Great. We figured out the tech issue. Finally, it is 6:42 already. I don't know if I'm happy or sad about this. It's 6:42.
I mean, you're stressed, and that's what you do, right? You get stressed with things like this.
Oh,
but
it's like almost an hour we were out.
I had to poop.
Gosh.
It was big.
No, the poop is like the least of our problems. Fine. Although, yeah, you were super
When
tired.
has
Are you
that
constipated? What is going
First
on
of all,
here?
time out. When is the line, the poop is the least of our problems, ever said? That line has never been said.
Next to a tech issue where it's like, oh my god.
That line has never been said in the history of the world that, poop, that's the least of our problems. It is the number one problem all the time. You ever have diarrhea? It's the number one problem.
It's been a while. Yeah, it's been a while. So maybe, the gravity of the problem, like I've forgotten.
You've forgotten how urgent and ass emergency this is really. Welcome to the show, everybody. It is a Monday morning. Hope you guys had a really good weekend. Thanks for being here. We're on until 9 o'clock. We have Senator Bam, who is probably not going to talk about poop because he's, a government dude, but he's coming up here in about 5 minutes. Should be in the studio any second. 863-10899 is our phone number if you want to call us. Get yourself on the show. Hi, and everybody. Hi. What? Hi to everybody on playback.tv/goodtimes. Wherever you are around the world. Mike is in Barcelona. Saying hi to Dodge. Saying hi to Serena. Thank you for checking up on my poop. Corn dealer, from Pampanga is on the show. San Francisco, good morning. Thanks for being here as well. A little bit of roll call while we wait for Senator Bam to come in. Gosh, where's everybody from? There's so many messages here. Sydney, Australia, as always. I'm sure there's a bunch of New Zealand's here. Las Vegas, that's me. Malate, thanks. Caloocan, thanks. You guys, appreciate it. We're on until 9 a.m. I don't know who else is going to be on the show today because, this is usually about the time people start popping up. But for sure, we have the three of us to start with. Sam, do we got a 45 break here and then we should get into?
We do not have a 45, so you can play a song if you'd like.
Cool. All right, that's fine. But let me just complete the roll call. Hi to Taj is in Sydney, Australia. Anna's in Hong Kong. Love Hong Kong. United Arab Emirates for Lauren. Thanks. Jazz is in Batangas. Vancouver for Sean. Osaka for Eunice. Lake Tahoe, which is in California, for Ian. More Batangas. Fairview. Shanghai, China. Wow. Good morning. Cabanatuan. Good morning. Brisbane, Australia. EDSA represent. Castro Valley is in California. I don't know where that is. YYZ, Toronto. Woodside. Muscat. Melbourne. I don't even know where these places are. Long Beach is in Los Angeles as well. Laguna. Thanks, guys. Okay, that's enough. No more shout outs. Oh, Singapore La. That's one last one who all tuned in here this morning. Okay, so let's get a song, yes?
Yes. Yes.
I watched Maggie Rogers over the...
I saw.
Oh my God. She was actually rather...
She's a sexy little thing, isn't she?
Yeah, she had a little butt action there. I mean,
yeah.
A big butt. Yeah. Big butt. Sam, are you a butt guy or a boob? Sorry, are you a butt girl or a boob girl? Like, what's your thing?
What do you mean? Like, am I into?
I mean, I'm sure you can appreciate a nice buttocks or top heavy.
I mean, but like that's so odd. I've never really asked myself that question. I don't know what to tell you.
Well, you're gonna answer before I play the song, so.
Like for another girl, like am I looking at her breasts or am I looking at her butt?
Oh, I mean, I'm pretty sure you're not looking at boobs on guys. So let's go and say, yeah, for a girl. Wait, would you be a boob girl or a butt girl or whatever?
I don't know what to answer you.
Okay. Good chat. Thanks.
Great convo. Yeah.
It is 6:46. Hang out with us, guys. I promise you we're going to have a fun show. My name is Mo. That's Sam in studio. Bam Aquino, about a minute away. You listen to Magic 89.9, today's best music. Good morning.
It's Good Times with Mo, Sam, and Bam on Magic 89.9.
We were going in for the kill.
We're talking about some of these attractive qualities, and I thought maybe a really good kind of conversation to have here real quick, Sam, are this goes for guys and girls, right? I was kind of just talking to somebody a little while ago about just attractive people. People are just really kind of good looking. And I know that, there's advantages and disadvantages. It's kind of funny, right? Because what are the disadvantages of being an attractive person? I mean, everybody wants to be attractive. It has so many perks, right?
I'm
so
the best
many
resource person for this, so yeah.
I knew you were going to say this. I had a
knew
feeling
you
that
knew.
when I wrote down this topic of what are the advantages that attractive people have in life, I know Sam's like, okay, hold on, guys, take notes. pull out your notepad. Let me tell you how my life is so hard.
I knew
my life is so hard
that you knew. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
No, but I mean, you can type in your answers here because there are. Like, would you agree that there are advantages and disadvantages of being really beautiful?
Okay.
That hard?
I mean, I would imagine like advantages because people generally just respond to you better when you're good looking.
Absolutely. That's 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, just the attention. But I mean, attention could be something that people don't want. So 863-10899, you call us. Or you can put your messages on playback.tv/goodtimes. What are the advantages of being attractive in life? What are some of the disadvantages of being attractive in life? Let's start with social media fame. Like if that's your thing, being attractive gets you famous. And it's not hard to get famous anymore the way it used to be when you and I ruled the world.
When we skyrocketed.
When
fame.
we were the it of all it. It was very hard to get to that level of fame. But now armed with social media, you can get pretty famous by being attractive. And that's easy to do now compared to past. What else? Give me another one. Let's take a call. 863-10899. What are some of the advantages of being attractive? Disadvantages of being attractive? Good morning.
Hello.
No.
Hi.
And by the way, if you call, it has to be speaking from experience.
Hello.
Hindi, kasi okay lang kung pangit ka, tawag ka, daming caller. Yeah, who's this?
Yes, this is JC.
Hey, JC.
JC, what's up?
So one advantage is I get prioritized in government offices. And when I was filing my LTO, it's just when they look at me and I get first on the line. I don't know.
What?
Oy, teka lang, sir. So you're a pogi guy. Clearly.
Medyo.
Okay, so what's your pogi scale? I mean, let's be honest. And guys, everybody who's thinks cool, I mean, uy, yabang naman to. Napakayabang to. Hey, understand this is the context of the topic, okay? So it's not like we're asking people to be narcissistic or anything. You're just fine. You're pogi. You know it.
I'm just being honest. Kasi, especially, it did happen at me like once. Most of the time, some mga government offices, they look at people and then they just suddenly become maasikaso.
Yeah.
When they see people.
Do you have a celebrity lookalike?
Good question.
They say I do look like Gerald Anderson na mas matanda pa.
Gerald Anderson? Gerald Anderson?
Yes.
So Tisoy, you're light-skinned. You're light-skinned, huh?
Yes.
We have another good-looking person joining us right now. Sen Bam is here.
Yeah, Senator Bam.
Good morning.
Morning.
What's up, Bam?
Salamat.
Hey, thanks for the call, Gerald. Hey, Gerald, do me a favor. Send me a picture on IG, or just send me your account, or send me a photo. I want to see what kind of discount we're working with here with the GA. Yeah.
Sure.
No, I'm serious. I just want to give a look. Yeah.
All right.
Thanks, JC.
863-10899. Give us a call. The question is, what are some of the advantages and disadvantages of being an attractive human being? Good morning.
Hi. Oh.
Hello.
Oh no. Okay, here we go.
Hello.
Hi, morning.
Oh, hello?
Hi. Oh, yeah.
Are you sure?
Hey, doubt it.
This is Chris. May experience lang ako. Pero hindi ako
Clearly. Malamang.
ako. Tapos, magagalit sana ako. Pagkabangga ako, pagbaba ni driver. Putang ganda.
Oy,
Radio.
yeah, okay, yeah, relax. Especially, we got Bam here. Let's kind of clean it up a little bit. Bam, see, it's always nice to have a respectable person in the room. Because then you can always blame bad words. Like, hey, Bam's in the room. Everybody relax. So a girl, I'm assuming a girl, yes, an attractive girl crashed into you on the street. And then when she got out of the car, you saw she was beautiful. You did not get angry.
Yeah.
Tama.
Ako pa nagbayad.
Right.
Ikaw pa nag-sorry. Ikaw pa yung nag-sorry sa kanya. Ay, sorry. Sorry, nabangga ako. Nabangga ako.
Sorry, okay lang. Okay lang. Sige.
Oh, you know,
Sagot ko na yung first 5,000 sa insurance. Participation. Wala problema. Puta naman, no?
Tingin naman ang number mo just in case the insurance has to call. Siyempre, kailangan tawagin.
Actually, sinerge ko sa Facebook. Medyo creepy na yung part na yun. So, sinerge ko sa Facebook. Ang cute niya nga talaga.
Oh.
you stalked her.
Nag-message ka, bro.
Ay, hindi.
Hi. Ako yung nabangga mo.
Eh.
No? Di ba parang meet cute yun sa isang romantic rom-com, di ba? Parang kabanggaan kayo, galit ka.
Classic. Yeah.
Tapos pagbukas ng bintana, ang ganda pala.
What I love about this, Bam, is he saw her in person and then went to Facebook to confirm that she's cute. Right? Sinerge ko sa Facebook, cute nga. I'm like, I saw her.
Message mo, cute ka pala pag galit ka. Yun.
Oh, so
Yikes.
creepy.
Creepy ba yun?
Okay, you know what? No, but this exchange reminded me how like when a person is good looking, it's like it's kilig, it's he's courting, he's ganyan, but then if he's not, he's stalking.
Yan ang unfairness ng mundo.
Yan.
Right. That's the advantage of being pogi is that you're never really a stalker. You're just interested.
Ah, yeah, that's true.
No, I mean that's true. How do you know that?
Hindi stalker pag kami mga pangit. Yan.
Yeah.
Lahat na naitawag.
Cuts like a knife.
God.
Oh.
I feel you.
Love you, brother.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
man. All right. There's free stuff. I mean, if you're attractive, you get free stuff all the time.
Yeah.
Free stuff.
That's true.
Free drinks, free food. People pay for your stuff. Free labor. You never really have to open the door for yourself. Someone's always opening it for you. Good morning. Let's take another call here. What are the advantages and disadvantages? I'm not seeing any disadvantages yet. Good morning.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, that's odd.
Caller. Next one. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Good
Morning.
Hi. Who's this?
I'm Ione, and actually I'm not that freaky. I'm just attractive. Pero
Sakto
sweet.
lang. Okay.
Sakto lang. So one of the advantages that I have is that yung favors. I can have a lot of favors.
Yeah.
So yung mga, halimbawa sa support ko, they can give me favors. And then one of the disadvantages that every time that you have to greet someone on Facebook, especially pag lalaki, tatanungin nila, who's that girl? Sino yan? Ba't binati ka? Parang may mga iba pa mga girlfriend or mga misis na nagte-text or chinachat ako, ba't ko binabati, ba't ganun.
Tapos
yun,
bati
one
lang
of
ha?
the-
Like innocent lang, happy birthday, ganyan.
Oh, happy birthday, ganun.
Yeah.
Minsan nangihingi ng gift. Example, meron ako. Sabi niya, ma'am, pengi naman gift. Sabi ko, sige, kikis na lang kita. Pero pabiro lang yun. It's through chat.
You cannot do that.
I know. Pero we're close actually.
Okay, friends
So,
naman.
yun. So, nag-chat sa akin yung misis niya. Why do I have to give him a kiss?
Oh.
Pero syempre,
Oh,
if
you
you're
know
not,
what?
I'm
Wait,
not
hold
going to do
on.
that.
No. Time out. Dude, you've crossed the line. And you're doing that on purpose. Okay,
Are you?
Okay, because she's talking about the disadvantage, fully knowing the consequence of this. That I think you're doing it on purpose.
Actually, no. I'm more on, sabi ko, isa kiss na lang, parang ganun. Pero
Dude,
I'm
no.
pabiro. That's my personality actually. They know that. They know
Yeah,
it.
guess what, Pabiro? It doesn't translate well on Facebook.
Yeah, I know.
It's true. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Completely your fault.
Yeah,
But listen, as an attractive female, I think one of the biggest disadvantages for a female specifically is that there's too many dishonest people around you. When you're an attractive girl, you get a lot of attention from guys. The problem, and this is back from just podcast calls, is you have a harder time figuring out who's genuine. you have a harder time figure out who's worth your time because everybody is trying to show you their best. And it's really hard to go on first impression. You have to play the long game when you're beautiful because all these guys, the ones who stay the longest, they're probably the ones you can trust most. But that first couple meetings you have with most people, it's very hard to pinpoint who is there genuinely versus who's there because you know what I mean? Yeah, but you don't know that because yeah, thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
How many times husbands have been like, babe, maganda, sakto lang eh.
She's not pretty. She's attractive. Okay.
She's not pretty. It's cute lang. Disadvantages, the one I'm seeing a lot here on the chat room is the catcalling. You know, and that's kind of a pain in the ass. The attention, like there's advantages with attention, and there's disadvantages with attention.
May catcalling ba sa Pilipinas? Parang wala naman masyado.
I think it's digital though.
Digital. Okay.
Kasi mga torpe tayo. We can't do that.
I'm sure in certain neighborhoods, it's still a thing.
May fire emoji, mga ganun.
Fire emoji. Huwag lang yung mga ibang emoji. Fire okay pa siguro, di ba? Fire.
Fruits.
Okay, question. Meron na ba kayong post, tapos yung response, 3 fire emoji? That's never happened to me.
Is that a good thing? That's a good thing, right?
No, diba, sometimes may magpo-post, tapos sa beach, tapos may maglalagay na lang 3 fire emoji, di ba? Sam, nangyari na ba sa'yo yan? 3 fire emoji.
Oh, that's Sam. That's Sam every day here on the
show. Oh,
yeah.
Fire. 3 fire emoji.
But you're right. As guys, I've never gotten a peach emoji.
Wala pang peach emoji. Not even from my wife. Diba? Or talong, wala. Heart lang.
Disadvantage of attractive, Sam, I think you could totally fit in answering this question.
Yeah.
What about the pressures of not having an ugly day? Like there's a standard that you kind of have a daily standard. And you, again, you know this, you're on the show. People are talking about your looks all the time. They do. All these people here on playback specifically. Do you ever feel that the next day, now I have to dress up because everybody's always talking about how attractive I am on the show?
I'm in like a t-shirt and a cap. It's like...
I know, but it's not like pambahay. You bring in like graphic tees. You got cool trucker hats. I mean, is there a level of pressure that to kind of dress well, look good?
I think the pressure I feel comes from like something like, oh, Koreans have glass skin, so she must have glass skin, which I do not.
Yep.
Yung mga ganung standard ng ano.
Yeah, the flawless Korean skin.
Which I do not fit.
No.
What about you, Senbam?
Oh, me? I don't know. I don't really think of myself in that category, honestly.
I think more
in the Senate, because the Senate is so filled with celebrities, and I mean, I get they're not in their physical prime most of the time. But because there are attractive senators. I mean,
Oh, there
are a lot of attractive senators. Do you see that they get a little bit better treatment, or not really? Since everybody's kind of powerful. Everybody's at their own level of kaya pull.
No, but diba, politics is showbiz for ugly people, diba? That's what they say, right? Yeah. Politics is showbiz for ugly people. So medyo, I don't think the expectations for beauty is there sa mga politiko.
Really? Even with like the voting public?
I mean, hindi beauty. Kailangan, you have to, so number one rule, of course, ito, growing up and, having been in government since I was like 22, parang always dress slightly better than your audience. Diba? Yeah. Para lang clear na ikaw yung speaker or ikaw yung naimbita, diba? So, just slightly better. Huwag yung overdressed, but just slightly better. Just to show na I'm the speaker for today or ganyan. So, I mean, there's that pressure that you're supposed to dress a little bit better. Although I really dress down in general. Of course, kung may mga talks, kailangan, kung sabi nung organizer, nakabarong ka, of course, magbabarong ka and you have to look well. But beauty-wise, I don't think there's pressure for me in particular or for men. I don't know about the women though. I'm not sure.
I would think, Although
my wife, I remember my wife saying na she didn't want to engage in yung mga spouses kasi, because maraming magagandang spouses. You've got Heart,
Of course.
you've got
Right,
Audrey Zubiri, Tutsi Angara. I mean, maraming, and they come out on magazines. And my wife, who's a corporate person, as Sam knows, said,
Sure.
I'm not going to engage in that. I don't want to do that kasi
And she's an attractive woman.
she is.
Yeah.
She's very attractive, pretty and attractive. Pero sabi niya, I don't wanna get into that. Kasi then every day kailangan step up na yan, and that's like then what's the next magazine cover, what's the next spread, what's the
Right.
next,
Now you're in the game.
and kailangan sa Instagram lahat maganda. And she just said, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just not. I'm not.
And
I'm
that's
not gonna
super
do
smart.
that. That was
Good for
smart
her.
of her. Good for her mental health.
Yeah.
And good for, I think good for us as a family as well. Kasi mahirap yung gano'n yung lagi kang maganda, lagi kang nakabihis. Saka expensive pare, mahal
Yeah,
yun.
the maintenance.
Yung makeup, every event, kailangan naka-makeup ka professionally, kailangan yung mga damit mo, di ba? It's really difficult. So
Yeah.
I'm happy she made that decision. I was like,
Plus at your level, I think I don't know if there are other countries where, and you tell me, you've traveled way more than I have. You've met with governments. Like when we travel, we do it as tourists. You do tourist stuff as well, but you're also official traveler. Is any other country outside of the Philippines where the senators are as big of a celebrity as, I would even say, the president? Like we know all of them. Like you can't go to the U.S. and enumerate 24 senators. Like nobody could do that.
That's because we vote for our senators nationally in the Philippines. That's unique to us.
I know. I get that.
Diba?
And I'm sure I don't know if that's unique to the Philippines only, but
very few, I think, would elect senators at large. So for most areas, hindi mo talaga kilala kasi di mo naman binoto yan, di ba? But for the Philippines, you vote for the senators the same way you vote for the president and the vice president. So we're kind of known. But ito, talking about dressing up, in other countries, the politicians really dress up. Dito pa nga medyo dress down pa nga to eh. Here, yeah. Because you can find like, people in a t-shirt and jeans and ganyan. Some other countries, medyo mas old school sila. So the senators are always like naka-coat or naka-suit. Or actually sa buhok yan eh. Okay, that's my determiner.
The hair?
Yung talagang gelled up ba? Yung mataas na. So there are some areas ganun yun. And the women, of course, like for example, this was a long time ago though, Indonesia, parang the women politicians are always super dressed.
Really?
With their hairs really high.
Naka-coif. Yung parang...
Coif. Is that what it's called? Coif or, or sometimes naka-hijab sila na maganda talaga. So they're really, really, really dressed well. That's just Indonesia. I think other, like ito, when I was in the States last year, and one of my co-fellows was a politician from Sierra Leone. So African lady siya.
Wow.
So she would like, on regular days, she'd be like, coming to class, normal lang. And, she'd say, back in Sierra Leone, I really have to dress up. And there were a few times we had like a foreign minister come or si Lenny came, for example. And during those days, we'd have to dress up a little bit. And siya yung best dressed all the time.
Parang
this is her,
regalia,
this is her element. Pag best dressed na, talagang with all of the different weaves and really high hair and high
I can imagine.
balot yung buhok niya ganyan. And it's just how it is in other countries. So tayo, I think we kind of dress down pa nga. Sa totoo lang.
Yeah, I think I believe that. I wonder who's the best dressed senator we have.
Oh, now?
Who's got a real good sense of style?
Alam mo, interesting enough nung time ko, parang medyo dress down no? Parang may pagka-dress down. I'm looking at my guys here working in the Senate. Medyo dress down, diba?
Any of the senators kind of strike me as well-dressed. I don't know. I probably have to come back to that. And we got to take a break anyway because we're 9 minutes back. Maybe just one more disadvantage I want to throw out there. The insecurity of aging. It's that everybody ages. And there are a lot of people who can age really beautifully, but it's still not the same. And just having to deal with that internally, that, kasi when you're pangit all the way, kailangan ng stress yan. Pero when you're like really attractive and then you age, it's kind of hard to deal with that reality, I think. So,
is it that hard, Sam? Ganun ba kahirap talaga?
Well, seeing as how I'm not aging yet.
Yeah.
I'll let you know in 10 years, Bam.
Ganun ba kahirap mo? Pag tumatanda na, sobrang pogi.
Text me. I'll let you know in 10 years. It's more the gravity. Like gravity starts being the enemy. It's not really not really the aging and the wrinkles. It's that science. We got to take a break though. When we come back, we'll have hour number 2 of the show. Bam is here. We got a lot to talk about. You guys as well on this Monday morning. Thanks for hanging with us. We're on until 9 a.m. Don't go way back after this.
It's Good Times with Mo, Sam, and Bam on Magic 89.9.
There's Horan. 7:16 here. You're listening to Good Times on Magic 89.9. It's the morning show on this Monday. Again, hope you guys all had a great weekend and welcome to the month of June. Bam Aquino is in studio along with Sam. Of course, I'm remote. Phone number is 86310899. Bam, I got a bunch of stuff I wanted to ask you, but before we get into kind of some, serious conversation, I know, Sam, you know this about me, that I love watching animal videos on Instagram. Get eaten.
Right. Like really gory
Get
videos.
eaten?
Yes.
Yeah, nature.
Wow, okay.
Nature is metal, wildlife. Like, I'm big on this. And it's not because I like the goriness and for all you, is it pita, peta, whatever? Trust me, it's not about humans. Like, I feel bad. Like, bam, like when I see, is it Chavit or something like that out there killing lions, I'm like, F that guy. But, when animals are actually like attacking each other, sometimes I can spend an hour on IG on that. But I realized I'm maturing, Sam, where I don't as much enjoy animals getting eaten as much as I enjoy animals escaping near death. You know what I mean? Like when you see the rabbits about to getting hunted by a fox and it's turning left and right, you're just rooting for it. Like, come on, man. It's able to get away. Like that thrills me now. That thrills me. So I wanted to ask you, what's your personality type, the both of you guys? Do you enjoy watching animals get eaten?
No.
Or do you enjoy watching animals escaping the predator?
I mean, I don't think I'm crazy about either, but if I had to choose, probably the one escaping.
Yeah, but these animals gotta live too, man.
Kaya nga. The escaping one nga.
I know the one escapes, one doesn't live. I mean, if you kind of take it on a more macro, high altitude level, if they're not getting, these little baby cute bunnies are not getting caught.
Yeah.
That wolf is dying.
Why is the wolf
It's
dying?
They have to eat it.
Yeah, they gotta eat it because then they.
Oh, because like out of hunger, you mean?
Yeah, the one thing that I
Love
always
the jungle.
want. Yeah, the one thing I always want is when polar bears. Like every time I see a polar bear hunting, we're like, come on, man, you can do this. Because we always know that.
Konti na lang kayo. Kaya mo yan.
Let's kill that seal, man. Bam, what about you? Do you enjoy watching animals actually get eaten?
Honestly, neither. But there was one time I was watching something on YouTube. I didn't notice yung daughter ko, katabi ko pala. Diba? So, one of those like ganyan, like maybe like a leopard or something running after another animal. So, kinain niya, diba? Kinagat niya. Nagulat ako, nandun yung daughter ko. It's like, oh, honey, I didn't know you were there. What do you think? It's a circle of life, daddy. Lion King. It's a circle of life. True.
Yeah.
It really is, diba?
It is.
Mean, don't hate the player, hate the game, diba? I mean, ganun talaga yun, diba? But
and your daughter's giving you stats. That's the 17th most endangered animal in that region.
Ako, I prefer animals cuddling. Yun na yun. Send ko sa asawa ko, diba?
Penguins, diba? Penguins.
Penguins are pusa, diba? Mga pusa, yun yung favorite ko send sa kanya.
Okay, speaking of animals, man, let's get to the real deal here. China has instituted, what is this, a 4-month annual fishing ban. So there's not going to be a lot of videos of people taking dead fish out of the water here. So tell us a little bit about this. When I heard fishing ban China, I thought they're not allowed to fish in our waters.
No.
That's what I didn't know. It's China telling us we
telling
can't
us.
Fish. What the heck
okay,
is going
so
on here, man?
after our show last week, like that same day, this came out. No, so I was saying, sayang we weren't able to talk about it last Monday, but China came out with a 4-month fishing ban on what they perceive to be their territory, which is in reality our territory. So yung ibang bansa, sinabi sa atin, bawal kayo mangisda sa sarili niyong teritoryo. I mean, if that doesn't make your blood boil, ewan ko na lang, diba? Now, clearly, or my understanding is that this is retaliation from all of the war games we're doing with the states, because we're going to that area with the personnel and the ships from the US, and when that's done, here comes China and says, okay, sige gagawin niyo yan, itong gagawin namin sa inyo, 4-month fishing ban. Now, on so many levels, napakamali nito. On one level, that's another country telling us you can't fish in your own area. And take note, napakalapit po nito sa atin. It's really, really close by to us. It's really far from where they are. It's really close by to where we are. Secondly, this is a traditional fishing area of our fishermen. And this is the main source of livelihood for our fishermen. Yung mangingisda natin, they're the poorest sector in the Philippines. Take note, the fishermen are the poorest sector, lower than the farmers, lower than our workers, lower than our laborers. Kung merong isang sektor na masasabi mong pinakamahirap sa Pilipinas, fishermen na yon. So you have a think about it. You have a superpower basically saying, kayong mga pinakamaliliit, the smallest in your country, bawal na kayo dyan. So can you imagine that level of bullying? Diba? It's not them trying to go up against the naval ships of America or even our naval ships, which are of course much, much, much less and much, much, much smaller. Yung pinili talaga nilang pahirapan, yung pinakamahirap sa ating bansa. And if that doesn't really make your blood boil, or kung hindi man yan talaga makaantig ng puso mo na mali na talaga to, di ba? Ewan ko na lang And I think it's one of those things where we all have to get behind it, no? So, government of course gave its protest, and that's fine. The president actually gave some very strong words the other day in a conference abroad, and that's fine. But what can the citizens do? I think once that 4-month fishing ban is in effect, it's already in effect actually until September.
Yeah,
we have to come together and support those fishermen. Tulungan natin sila. You know,
what does that mean, Dan? So can I just try to decipher what all that means?
Yeah.
When you say like protest, strong words, and now here support them. Why not just not give an F? Like what China says, it is ours.
Right.
We're
So
gonna
I mean,
is that not realistic?
Like, so
No,
Sorry, go ahead.
so they will physically block the fishermen from going there. They will water cannon the fishermen. They will block them with their ships. They might arrest them. You know, serious to pare. This is serious. I mean, it's happening already. They're already doing this to our fishermen. Pero, ano yan, sometimes may mga kalusot, pero papahirapan nila. You know, ganyan. That's been happening for years. And now when they say we're instituting a 4-month fishing ban, parang ano yan, shots fired yan. Parang, okay we're saying may ban. So kung may papasok dito, it could lead to arrests actually.
Bahala na kayo.
It could lead to arrests. So the fishermen, of course, ang lilit ng mga bangkang yan.
Yeah,
They're really
I saw.
tiny, no? So kung ang kaharap mo na isang malaking ship and may threat na ganyan na baka makulong ka, baka ma-water cannon ka, you know, baka banggain ka, you know, then of course, you probably wouldn't do it, right? So on one hand, we have to be sure that our big ships are still there. Huwag tayong pumayag na mawala tayo sa lugar na yon because everything in this world is about possession. You have to be there. You can't leave. You have to be there. But for the smaller ships who probably shouldn't get into the fray, di ba? Baka maybe mas prudent sa kanila, huwag silang pumasok doon kasi baka arrestuin sila, di ba? And if they're brought to China and arrested there, we're not gonna see them anymore, right? So for those fishermen, they're going to probably go to other places which is way further away from their usual fishing ground. So some people were saying baka umabot silang Samar or Leyte. It's really far from where they are. Magko-cross sila, di ba? And many of them will have to look for other livelihood or get some support. Ito yung sinasabi ko na maybe this is where the citizens can come in.
How do we support them?
Let's support them. There are a lot of NGOs already that are set up in that area. Let's try to get them more resources. We're going to try to do that also on our Facebook. Try to get them more help. Diba? Kasi in this next 4 months, it's gonna be mahirap yan for them. Mahirap yung sitwasyon na yan. Tulungan natin sila. Diba? At the same time, let's do our best to not shy away. Huwag tayo matakot dito sa challenge ng China na to. Let's make sure our military is there. And it sucks, man. I mean, ang sama, di ba? Sabihin mo, mag-4-month fishing ban ka sa bansa natin in our backyard, di ba? The audacity, the craziness of this, di ba? So, unfortunately, I think tayo mga Pinoy, because medyo malayo siya, out of sight, out of mind, like nabasa lang natin, but I'm talking about it now because I think it's something that we all need to take very seriously. Kasi kung may ibang bansa, binibigyan ka na ng ban in your own territory, what's next?
Yeah.
Right? Ano yung susunod doon, di ba? And I hope.
That's a stupid question. There's a Chinese ambassador to the Philippines, obviously, right?
Yeah.
Okay. When he walks around, like, do people are like, this dick? Yeah. Like,
I don't know.
Walks around like a Draymond Green, or I mean, like, do people just give him the stink eye that you know of? Maybe government.
I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know if we know what he looks like, di ba? I'm sure he comes out, pero it's not like the US ambassador na parang sobrang out there, nanonood ng mga basketball game, ganyan, di ba? So I don't know, but I think the stance of this current government to really like make a strong statement right away about our position on China and our territory. Ako tingin ko tama yun, no? And as much as they have to do what they have to do, I think citizens can also do something. And that's my point, no?
Right. Sure.
So government's going to do something, military has to do something. Tayo, we're just watching.
Yeah.
Diba? We got to do something. And maybe the easiest thing we can do is just show some support for our fishermen. Dahil I think thousands of families rin yun, yung maaapektuhan ng ban.
It might even be the most impactful thing, right? I mean, because when you have government conflict, especially military conflict, with a gap in military might, some of these things might not ever actually, the fishermen might not actually get the help they need in that context because it's a complicated process. Yeah. We're not just going to fight them, right? They're just way too strong. So the most impactful, true, real, tangible, positive effects that the fishermen can get is really from us. No?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the game changer.
And then the families there. So there was a mission to Pag-asa actually, where they brought like mga Starlink routers, to provide internet to the schools there and the offices there, some cash, some food, no. So that happened early February. I was actually invited to go, and maybe that has to come more often. Hindi lang siya once every 3 or 4 months. Let's try to get more support there also. Last Saturday on radio, si Senator Kiko Pangilinan, we have a radio show together. He was talking to one of the NGOs in that area, and they're organized. They're organized, and so hindi mahirap. Hindi siya parang you're throwing your GCash to the wind. Hindi, di ba? So may mga institutions dyan na pwede mong lapitan at tulungan, and we're gonna try to see the situation there and try to get them more support also.
Oh, I'd love to know which ones these are. Yeah. That's great.
Yeah. So we'll be posting that soon. We'll get organized. We'll be posting that, how we can support them.
Great.
But again, may role tayo dito. 'Di ba? May role yung gobyerno, may role yung military, may role din yung taong bayan. And sana in the same way, kapag may malaking dilubyo, there's a big tragedy or a big storm or flood or earthquake.
We all jump
Filipinos
in.
always jump in, 'di ba? And yung earthquake nasa Bohol pero nasa Manila ka, tumutulong ka pa rin. Or if you remember Yolanda or Ondoy, people really got together for that. I think it's one of those. No, it's not as dramatic as like a flood or an earthquake on a single day, but this is gonna be a drawn out thing. 4 months to, diba? And we have to get those fishermen we have to give them our support and show them that we're supporting them. Frontliner rin sila eh. Sipin mo, paglabas nila sa laot, ang kaharap nila malaking Chinese warship doon, 'di ba? Right. So in many ways, they're also supporting our territory, 'di ba, by being there. And they can't leave. They have to be there. They have to stake our claim with our military, of course. No?
Interesting. Wow. Tough, man. Here we got to take a break here, but we probably have 2-3 minutes. And maybe not going into super amount of detail, but just out of curiosity, Bam. I mean, if there were give me the top 3 things. This is negative, okay? Give me the top 3 things that keep you up at night, whether that means literally or, figuratively. The 3 things that bother you most about what's going on in the country. Would China be in one of those 3?
Yeah. Cost of living, education, and China. Cost of living, number 1. Yeah. We've talked about this many times, diba?
Yeah,
pero yung basic income ng mga Pilipino just don't match their ability to pay for costs, 'di ba? Yung binabayaran ng mga pamilya natin from food, transportation, internet, everything, what they need for that, kulang talaga yung kinikita nila. That's the number 1 problem. Kasama na dyan yung presyo ng bigas, kasama dyan yung presyo ng transportation. That's all included there. And that's a big chunk. And for most Filipinos, that's a huge chunk. That's 100%. Pero I will add 2 more. One is geopolitical, which is our problems with China. And that's not gonna get any better. It's probably gonna get worse. Nobody wants war, but we also don't wanna give up territory, diba? And yung mga gantong klaseng bullying, it really, parang at my core, talagang nakakagalit talaga eh. Kasi it's a huge country. You would even say the single superpower now. Excuse me, the single superpower now, bullying our fishermen who are the poorest in our country. Can you imagine that level of mismatch, di ba? Really makes you sick to your stomach. Yung pangatlo is education mo. And we don't talk about this enough also, but we have an education crisis in our country. The metrics aren't good. We need to all come together and really figure it out. You know, I mean, last month...
Is it the quality of the education? Is it the infrastructure?
It's everything. It's everything. I mean, everything from, is the curriculum up to spec? Is that curriculum, can that prepare our students for the future with AI and with all of these, you know, new technologies coming up, new challenges coming up? Is that curriculum ready for that? Infrastructure, I mean, just 2 months ago, we were sending kids home dahil napakainit ng classroom natin.
Yeah.
I mean, di ba? We've never experienced that. And those challenges are coming year per year, bago yan. And we're now in the rainy season, so baha na naman yan, di ba? So just like 6 weeks ago, pinag-uusapan natin gaano kainit yung classroom. Ngayon, we have to prepare for floods and we have to prepare for leaky roofs and everything, di ba? So, infrastructure-wise, ang raming challenges. And then access.
I mean, school already is hard. School already is hard. It's a challenge, right, for these kids. And then having to actually get there or stay there to add a huge hurdle in front of them is asking sometimes just a little way too much from these kids.
Yeah.
So,
and then, of course, access. Can we afford it? Free college, great. Free ang K-12, great. But we all know, it goes back to cost of living. Marami ka pa rin gastos. Pagkain mo, pamasahe mo, pam-project, all of these things. No? And our parents, the parents of the kids are having a hard time. And they're feeling it more. Ngayon, pwede ka na bang magkaroon ng school kid na walang internet? Parang mahirap na. Kailangan na ng internet. So load suddenly becomes part of your cost kasi that's where the research happens, that's how you submit your projects. Maraming gastos talaga and hanggang dito na yan eh. It's really above the head na and people are drowning. No? Yun yung pakiramdam ng maraming tao. Nalulunod na sa gastos and we have to figure out all of these things. This is what really keeps you up at night. What really, really keeps you up at night, Momo
there's more.
and Sam, is that marami sa mga solusyon dito, kaya mo namang gawin eh. Kayang gawin naman ng gobyerno. Pero hindi nabibigyan ng tamang pansin. It's not given the right attention. So when you talk about food price, for example, and that's the driver of our cost of living, taas ng food price natin, you can lower that 15 to 20% by just stopping the corruption at the ports, stopping the cartels, stopping the people manipulating our food prices, the agricultural smugglers and all of this. We let importation take over our country. You know, this is coming from Pinoy and first half of Duterte. The focus of agriculture was production. So we were hitting 90% production of our rice. With a few changes in policy, suddenly, importation na. And now we're importing about 50% of our food.
Wow.
Can you imagine that, di ba?
Wow.
And the promise there was, mag-i-import tayo para mas mura yung bigas natin. Nagmura ba? Nagmahal eh, di ba? So nag-import ka, pinilitan mo yung policy, bumagsak yung production mo, at nagmahal yung presyo.
3 fire emojis.
Di ba? Yan ang fire. Anger. Hindi lang pala hot and sexy. Anger din pala. Di ba? You have a policy to bring down the price at the cost of your local production. Ang nangyari, na wala nga yung local production, tumas naman yung presyo. Sino yung kumita? Sino kumita dyan, di ba? It's the syndicates, the cartels, the corrupt officials, yan yung mga kumikita dyan. That's what also keeps me up at night because these are problems we can solve. Di ba? Yeah. Ang best kasi is to say, ganyan talaga, world na yan eh. Mahal nga sa Amerika eh. O, di mahal rin dito. I mean, that's the answer. That's what they try to sell you na hindi, lahat to wala tayong magagawa dyan.
Yeah.
Corruption, wala kang magagawa dyan. Yung inefficiency, pagtaas ng presyo, wala ka na magagawa dyan. But it's not true. May magagawa ka. Diba? And yet, hindi pa rin nagagawa or kailangan pa rin gawin. And I think that's what really needs to get done. No?
You know, when I asked you the question about what keeps you up at night, I thought you were going to say Jason Tatum. But no, this was a little bit more important than those damn Celtics.
Pagbalik. Well, please, pagbalik. When we come back, Dallas, Boston lang pag-uusapan natin.
Right, yeah. We got to take a break. It is 7:35 here on this Monday morning. When we come back, we'll have more of the show. Don't go away.
It's Good Times with Mo, Sam, and them on Magic 89.9.
It's a secret.
Love life.
In a row that I've been asking the people in the chat room, so what the hell are they talking about?
Really?
It's so interesting. We're just staring. We're trying to lip read. And then we're taking bets.
Love life.
That's
Vis-a-vis
funny.
the Dallas Mavericks performance in the finals, di ba?
Okay, so
Which is on June 7th, I believe is game 1, right? Sa atin, June 7th. No, sabi mo, what?
No, because I knew that this could come up as a topic, and so I looked into it, and tambak yung ano.
Yung Minnesota.
Yeah,
on game
yeah.
five.
So
Yeah.
like they won by something like 20
Okay,
points or something, right?
Recap tayo, recap.
30.
So the last
Oh
time
my
I was
gosh.
here, it was before game 3,
Uh-huh.
right? And then, kung manalo ang Dallas, ano yun? Mahal talaga ni
What is that?
boyfriend si Sam. Ganun ba yun?
Forever yata sabi na nakalimutan na.
Okay.
No,
It's like a week
they
ago.
were not gonna break up or
Ayun,
something.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And nanalo. So I texted Sam, hey, Dallas won. Heart.
He's texting
Diba? Oo. And sabi ni Sam, yeah, people have been texting me. Yes.
Oh, my
ganyan.
forever daw, ganyan.
Oh, okay. And then you made a bet. Wala ako.
No, it was Mo. It was
Mo
always Mo.
For
Well,
game
well,
4.
Of course, listen, just because I started the bet didn't mean that you didn't make it. I mean,
No, I mean, I didn't want to be a, bad sport naman. Na parang, uy, sport.
Okay, what was the game 4? Game 4 bet was?
Na we're
Wedding
gonna get
bells,
married
wedding
now,
bells within the year.
Oh.
Eh, talo.
Oh, natalo.
Talo. So, maybe not meant to be, di ba? Okay lang, it's a modern time.
But don't you think that this last game was so bad for the other team? Like
For
they won
Minnesota.
by 130. Did you say
it
30?
made up for your marriage.
Yeah, yeah.
They were
It
up by
made
24.
up for that game that they lost.
Okay. So the game that they lost, medyo expected yun. Kasi it's hard to win consecutively, di ba? Parang almost impossible yon. So okay lang yon. Yung game 5 was really interesting kasi ako, the way I look at it, parang kinain ni Luka Doncic yung puso ng Minnesota Timberwolves.
Oh, he was amazing. 20
Kinain
points first
niya.
quarter. Yeah, outscored him by. He's shooting for the logo. Like when you start shooting for the logo in a game of that
In
capacity.
the first quarter.
Yeah.
He scored 20 points in the first quarter. Minnesota, 19 points lang. So na-outscore ni Luka yung buong team. And,
Wow.
Mo was talking about
On the
yung
road.
animals,
On the
yung leopard na kinakain yung rabbit, di ba? Parang gano'n yung nangyari.
It's the basketball equivalent of that.
Kinain niya yung puso nila. And wala, they just couldn't do anything anymore. Kyrie came up also 15 points in the second quarter and they just couldn't do anything.
Yeah, it was a stomping again on the road, right? And the horses beat the wolves in this context. But now, obviously, the mighty Celtics are here, and I just think I go into every round with the Mavericks in mind, thinking that they're a considerable underdog, that some miracle has to happen for them to win.
Yep.
You have the best defensive team in the league with the Timberwolves, and now you're just going up to another formidable defense with an incredible offense. Like, this one was terrifying, to be honest, but I was terrified with the last one, so I'm hoping to prove wrong. Again, Kristaps looks optimistic to play in game number 1, which is a huge get for the Celtics. That defensive backcourt of Drew and Derek White, or Billy Joe Crawford, sorry. Drew and Billy Joe to stop Kyrie and Luka. I mean, that's a tough group to get there. We're not even counting Jaylen Brown, and of course the offense. Yeah, Tatum, I mean, I'm scared Tatum on the offensive side, but yeah, Tatum's fine as well on the defensive end. It's a mighty, mighty Boston team. And again, they're coming in game 1.
Yeah, and this team has been to the finals. Nakapag-finals na yan. I mean, they haven't won. They know Kyrie very well because Kyrie used to play with them and they hate his guts.
Oh,
They hate him with a passion talaga.
that could be a motivation.
For
them.
both of them, for Kyrie and that team. Kasi Kyrie was supposed to, nung lumipat siya from Cleveland, he was supposed to be like the leader of that team. Siya yung vet na nag-champion. And then sila Tatum were up and coming. And he just messed it up. He really messed up his time there. And I mean, let's call it spade a spade. Medyo magulo siya nung time na yon sa Boston tsaka Brooklyn, di ba? So, ang raming storyline, si Kristaps was played with Dallas. And he couldn't make it work with Luka.
I love
He
how
was
you're looking
so
at me like I
unhappy.
know what you're talking about.
No, kasi ang raming
But-
storyline eh. Ang raming storyline. You've got, so, imagine this.
Angara story.
Para sila mga ex, di ba? Ex ni Kyrie sa Boston, ex ni Porzingis si Dallas, at kailangan sila magharap. Di ba? Boston's like the number 1 team in the NBA, had the best record, and Dallas, everybody counted out Dallas. Like
Yeah.
nobody picked Dallas. Ano yung odds nila? 8% to make the finals.
Oh my goodness, and here they are.
And here they are.
Wow.
Oh, so kahapon, nag-polling ako sa pamilya ko. So my may two kuyas, yung isa dyan, #1 Golden State fan, the other one #1 Lakers fan. Like most Filipino people,
Yeah.
Golden State and Lakers ang type nila. And I'm like, oh no, are you joining me? Out na yung mga tips ninyo.
They have to.
And they're like, alang-alang sa mental health mo, magdadalas na kami. Diba?
Yeah, but it's not even that. I mean, if you're a Laker fan, there's no way in hell you can root for the Celtics.
Okay.
There's just no way you can do that here.
And if you're a Golden State fan, feeling ko mas type mo rin si Dallas. And let me say why. You're not asking me, but I will say why.
Why?
Because
Tell us.
maraming Pilipino, okay, nagustuhan si Steph Curry kasi he plays under the rim. Right?
What is that?
Hindi siya high flyer.
Okay.
Kasi
so-
yung mga Pinoy, pag kaya ko yan kaya ko tumres ng ganyan. I mean, in our minds,
okay.
di ba?
Relatable siya, parang gano'n.
Now, if you look at Luka Doncic, relatable din siya. For people like me, na medyo mataba, medyo unhealthy, hindi masyado.
He's not a chiseled
He's
Adonis
not.
of a man, right?
I'm sure he's one of the most well-conditioned athletes in the world. He has to be, right, at this point. But just looking at him, dude, my double chin.
You're right. No, you're
May double
right.
chin si kumparing
I was
Luka.
watching the highlights yesterday and this thought crossed my mind.
Double
Like,
chin?
It's like you are an athlete that is performing at this level. How do you look like still roundish?
Okay. Ang theory ko dyan, baby fat. Because he's only 25.
Really?
Feeling ko baby fat. Okay? Because he has to be super conditioned. I mean, si Anthony Edwards ka, pagod na
But
eh.
Jokic is not. Come on. But Jokic is we're talking about another, three-time MVP.
Yeah.
Same part of the world within reason, right? Same kind of area. He does not look like in shape. Maybe it's not baby fat. They're just kind of chunky people over
Chunky
there.
Poor
people.
diet.
Okay, maybe they are chunky people. But, I mean, compare them to everybody else. Tatum, Brown, Kawhi. Oh my God, si Kawhi mukhang robot, di ba? I mean, these guys look like action figures.
Like
And then
they're
si Luka,
specimens,
may
like-
konting chan, may double chin, di ba? Yung arms niya
That
parang,
was hilarious, man.
di ba?
I mean, the double chin was hilarious because you were like, there's this guy relatable to him. All of a sudden, double chin.
But yun yung point ko. And he doesn't really dunk the ball. He does it through IQ, basketball IQ. He does it through moves. Eh di ba nung naglalaro pa tayo, way back when we used to go and have pickup games sa covered courts or sa mga playground or what, laging ba isang ganyan eh. Hindi mo iisipin magaling, pero lahat ng moves ginagawa niya. Usually tito pa yan, di ba? May tito na ganyan. Older than everybody else. Naka-jogging pants kayo, naka-shorts. And then he'd kick your ass, di ba? And parang nangyari yun. So, feeling ko mga Pinoy, nakaka-relate. Like, may kilala akong Luka or pwede ako maging Luka pag, kaya ko yung laro na yan. Am I overselling the Dallas Mavericks, Sam? Or sold ka na ba?
No,
Sold ka na?
because I was thinking this. Like,
Now, the thing is, yung fandom ko kay Dallas Mavericks, umabot pa sa first version of our show like 6 years ago.
What do you mean?
Yeah. Mo and I were talking about Luka like on the first year in his
Oh,
rookie
he was
year.
around already.
Rookie year yun. So, ganun nakatagal itong love affair namin ni Mo Twister kay
And you
Luka
guys
Doncic.
loved him at that time.
Yes.
Oh yeah. But it was really for the
Boyfriend
looks.
yun na.
I mean,
It was for the looks. Kasi pogi.
yeah, pogi. And then the double chin came in, but the talent was
The
able to
talent, that's the
overcome
one.
the double chin.
That's the one.
Yeah, but I mean, there are some matchups here. I do like that Boston defensive backcourt, but I also think that you get the contrast. I love that Bam brought up how they call them crafty, right? With guys that are maybe not so, they don't speed the game up. Lucas kind of slows it down, and that's the trend I think with some of these players, where you don't have to beat somebody off the crossover. You can actually slow down the game, and you slow down and you kind of juke them because you slow it down. But that contrast of what Kyrie can do off the dribble versus what Luka can do off the dribble, it gives you two different mindsets here, which I kind of really like. Obviously, Drew Holiday's an incredible backcourt player. I'm assuming he's going to take Luka.
But he's 6'4". I mean, Luka's pushing 6'8". I mean, that's going to be...
8?
Yeah, he's a big guy.
He's big dude.
Yeah, that's gonna be... Baka si
the
Drew
double chin
Holiday
will be
pa siguro.
17.
Mo, hindi ba si Drew Holiday mas pang Kyrie pa siguro? Kasi he's bigger and maybe just as fast.
But who's taking Luka? Derek White? Who's taking Luka? Jaylen Brown?
Jaylen Brown. Has to be Jaylen Brown.
We'll see.
Wala kang choice, I think, if you're Boston. You have to put your best... Would Jaylen Brown be their best wing defender? He's a better defender than Tatum, di ba?
Yeah, better than Tatum, I would say. I do not put him better than those other two boys, though. Might be undersized. But Drew is not an undersized. While 6'4", he's not a skinny 6'4". He's actually a thicker dude. So and he's strong. So I do like his game a lot. And then, of course, if he gets beat off the dribble of Kristaps and all his 7 foot whatever the hell he is that is just kind of lurking behind.
And-
you have
and-
Horford, who's a
And
really good
extremely
defender.
motivated, I think, to prove a point.
Yeah.
Diba? Against
Yeah,
Dallas.
It's going to be, and listen, maybe we're painting a grim picture for the Mavericks. Maybe that's just natural as fans of this, wanting this team to win, just in case, they lose. We're like, okay, it was okay. They went up against a behemoth, but, no, this one's going to be good. It's the 7th of June, I believe, is game number 1. And again, they're on the road. So you and Senator Angara, who's huge Celtics fan, is there a bet yet between the both?
I haven't texted Sunny, but si Sunny does, like, he's such a big fan. Alam ko he watches the Boston games. Like, anytime he's in the States, parang he really tries. So, let's see. Nasaan yung mga Boston fans dyan, di ba? Online kasi, I'm trying to, ano bang split ng Boston tsaka Dallas fans? 50-50. Mas maraming Boston fans? Mas maraming Dallas fans? Mas maraming Boston fans, no? Sa Pilipinas. Maybe because of the tradition.
Yeah.
Because of the Lakers, Boston. But I'm trying to win over the Golden State and the Lakers. I'm winning them over sa Dallas side.
So how many games do they play now?
7 games. So first to 4.
Oh, first to 4.
So see 5, 6, 7, my if necessary. I think this is gonna last long. Okay, so anong prediction mo? Okay, ito prediction ko I think Boston probably wins the first game.
Okay.
Just by sheer firepower,
Okay.
And then Jason Kidd makes some adjustments. They win game 2. Maybe they split Dallas again, the Dallas games, the 2, 3, and 4. They probably will win game 6 and then Dallas, and then probably head to game 7. Yun ang tingin ko
With who winning?
Siyempre Dallas ako pare. Siyempre Dallas.
Oh, okay. You're taking your fandom into it. Okay.
Of course.
I think the Mavericks take game 1 on the road. I got Kristaps been out the entire playoff series, so there's going to be an adjustment for him to get
They
there.
steal game 1.
Yeah, his minutes are going to be low. Like I think when people are like, "Oh, Kristaps back," oh no, he's not going to be back playing 37, 35 minutes, right? He's going to be probably on a minutes restriction. At least got his conditioning back, and having to incorporate him with the amount of success that they've steamrolled through the rest of the Eastern Conference might be a little bit of a challenge. And then I think Kyrie in game 1 in Boston is...
lahat ng galit niya, ilalabas niya.
Yeah, I think he's going to run that place out. And it's hard to win 2 on the road against, obviously, the Celtics. So you're going to... if at best they're going to win 1, and I think it's you kind of have to take game 1 as it because of the Kristaps return being maybe a hindrance than a plus, and of course Kyrie just having all that energy for game 1, just all that hatred in the stands, which he really does a good job, kind of stepping up when that stuff happens.
Both of them,
yeah. So I'm gonna go Mavericks game 1. They lose game 2. They lose game 3. And then they win game 4.
Okay. 2-2.
They lose. Yeah. Then they what? And then it's back to Dallas for 5, right? It's Dallas in 5.
No.
And then
Boston for game 5.
is it? They don't do the 2-3-2.
2-3-2 ba sila or
I don't know.
2-1-1-1?
Did they change?
2-1-1-1.
Is it 1-1-1?
2-3-2 na.
Oh, you guys are
Oh, it's
such
2-3-2
nerds.
already. Oh, sorry. It's 2-3-2.
I think it has been because of the travel time.
Okay.
Just to well, hold on. Let me look this up. Sorry, guys. Sorry, everybody. Sorry, non-basketball
kasi
fans.
Sam, ano yan,
That's
that's a big thing.
No, I
whether
wanna-
it's going to be a home game or when the home game is going to happen.
Like the home court advantage,
yes,
you mean?
yes,
Like,
yes.
okay,
So Boston
yeah,
has the home court advantage. 4 games in Boston, 3 games in Dallas. But the sequence.
I think. Let's double check.
Who decides that? How does one team get one more?
If they have a better record.
Yeah, if you're better.
And
Okay,
Boston
so-
had the best record in the NBA.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
medyo
2-2-1-1-1. They changed it
Okay.
from the 2-3-2 model back to the 2-2-1-1-1 just to make it a little bit better. It was a pain in the ass. It was a pain in the ass with travel because you have a Western Conference team and an Eastern Conference team. I think this is the history where you did the 2-3-2. So you didn't have to travel that many times. But now, because there are more days off, they're going to go back to the 2-2-1-1-1, which is what I prefer anyway.
Yeah.
But I get why they did it in the past where it was 2-3-2 because of the travel. They have changed that, I believe. I don't know what year they did it, but it was fairly recently. So there it is. I'm going to say,
Ooh, I will
my heart says I want the Mavericks to win. I think Boston wins their championship.
In game.
Or you,
6 ka?
you meant
6?
the whole thing.
I think Boston wins in 6.
Boston in 6. Ako Mavs in 7.
I am invested now, I think.
Oo.
And for the first time in my life, I think I want to follow
You should.
Yes.
Game.
It's so, alam mo, more than previous years. The drama.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yung isa pang drama that we haven't talked about is how the NBA media really talagang, I would say, kinawawa talaga si Kyrie tsaka si Luka. I don't know if Mo will agree with me, but sobrang underrated si Luka especially sa NBA media.
Like these years, all these
No, because
years.
he was the scoring champion.
Mm-hmm.
So, for context, last year, they didn't make it to the playoffs. So,
Yeah, I think they
parang,
were to take overall last year. weren't they?
so last year, like, talagang,
What happened? Why did they?
because they traded for Kyrie, the fit wasn't good, and they
Yep.
just lost. They like couldn't get it to work.
Okay.
So everybody wrote them off. Wala na, the worst. Everyone in media, something happens, they go to the superlative right away, diba?
The
I mean,
worst.
the
Just the
worst,
worst,
diba?
yeah.
So, it's the worst thing ever, blah, blah, blah. So, going into this season, sobra silang like they were counted out for the finals, counted out sa playoffs. Some would have even said na, they'd be lucky if they make the playoffs. Sa ganyang level, diba? But instead, he was a scoring champion. At some point in the year, they got some good trades and they were able to turn things around.
Oh yeah, the role players, PJ Washington, Daniel
Gafford,
Gafford,
diba? And their rookie,
drafted well.
si Lively is
Yeah.
really, really magaling. And yan, they were able to turn it around. But yung media still had the same storyline. Maybe because they're covering 30 teams, right? So yung mga fans were like, no, ano na? This is a new team. They're like kicking ass, diba? But the NBA media were still like referring to the old Mavericks, basically. So going into the MVP voting, Jokic won, great. Pero people were saying, people like Shea SGA was better. People like Ant-Man was better. Jalen Brunson was better. I'm referring to Stephen A. Smith here, diba? Who's like the biggest voice. Para siya yung tulfo ng NBA. Diba? He's like the biggest voice. I mean, everybody listens to him, diba?
That's a good comp.
So ganun siya kalaki, si Stephen A. Smith. And he was just saying, he's not even a top 5 player, ganyan. So, ang raming things to prove ni Luka. And si Kyrie went through some really rough years. And most of it was self-inflicted, sa totoo lang. But he has matured as a person and as a leader in Dallas. And now parang that team is, they say team of destiny. Parang the 2011 Dallas Mavericks who are also not highly touted. Ito yung kay Dirk Nowitzki, Sam. They weren't also doing well sa mga ranking, but they made it all the way. Kasi nga, they were a team of destiny. So they're saying this is a team of destiny. Team of destiny against the best ever or the best in the NBA.
Wow.
That's the storyline now, diba?
Yeah,
So,
it's juicy. It's juicy.
so juicy.
Man, it's going to be awesome. And again, we're about 5 days or 4 days away from game number 1, Sam. And then just to add another storyline to all the storylines that Bam has given, we have to put Sam's love life in some of this.
game per game to. The whole caboodle.
Let's not have her so stressed. Maybe we do the whole thing.
Okay. Obviously, Dallas tayo, Sam, right? You're with me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Luka, Pogi.
I think so, yeah.
By the way,
at
sa
this
mga
point.
Filipino YouTubers comments, they call Luka si Luka Pogi.
Ah, really?
Oh, yeah, si Luka Pogi, ganyan.
Luka double chin na is what's going on. But yeah, no, we'll see. Sam, I want the Mavericks to win, obviously. So the three of us are on the same page there.
Okay.
Exciting.
I think you're going to need to wear a Dallas jersey. It says right here, dapat naka-Dallas jersey si Sam every game if you really love your boyfriend.
Ganon.
If you really
Just
love your
have him.
boyfriend.
Hanap ako.
My 5. Have my
Okay.
3 Luka jerseys and 2 Kyrie jerseys, and that's what you're going to be wearing every day here. But yeah, let's get a wager going. And I would really like, let's do this. How many days are we? Oh man, the game's gonna start. I was gonna say we should get Sunny on the phone.
Oh, maybe on Friday or maybe when I'm back. So that's next.
Yeah, that's what I mean, Monday. But how many?
That's
yeah,
game
what
2.
Game are we in?
Game 2 is Game 2 would be the Monday I'm back. Game
All right,
1 is
cool.
Friday. Game 2 is Monday.
Let's get him for like an S talking session. At least we'll be 1 game in after that. Bam. Thanks for dropping by as usual. Thanks for coming even early. We got more than an hour from you. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Yeah, you came in maybe 20 minutes early. So we got a good amount of time with you, brother. We'll see you next week. Maybe we should be wearing I got a bunch of Luka jerseys here. I don't know if I fit in them anymore, but maybe we should also, all 3 of us should be on next Monday, have a little bit of that.
Bring out the merch. Salamat. Thanks, guys.
Thank
Go
you.
Dallas.
China. Have a great day, everybody. We'll take a break. When we come back, don't go away.
It's Good Times with Mo, Sam, and them on Magic 89.9.
Welcome to our third hour. It is 8:08 on Good Times. Hello.
You know what's good about just the two of us here? No offense to our two others that we love dearly in our hearts, Alex and Kay, is I just feel like we can talk about stupider stuff, which is weird because they're like, Kay's kind of quirky in her own way and Alex obviously a stand-up comedian, but I always feel like with the four of us together, it's just got to be smarter.
Define stupider.
Like, look at my next topic.
Okay. What do you have?
It's so stupid. I can't believe I'm bringing it up.
Go.
Okay,
What is it?
so, it may be because it's you.
I'm sorry. How?
it sounds
What is?
like-
I know. Like seriously. Wow.
That's why I paused. I paused it. So I was waiting for you to get offended and I was going to fix it. But I just wanted to make sure you got offended first. Well, you know what? Sometimes with all of us here, I have to think of topics that all of us would kind of care about. And then when it's just you, I'm like, oh, I know what Sam likes. Food.
Oh.
And it's just about food, right? So I thought we need to update. And you'll hear me do this a lot on the show. Update the current slang, update the current definition of this, update this, update that, because we're mid-year now and I haven't been home in a long time. So I need an update.
Sure. Things are changing so fast too. So you got to keep up.
Yeah, exactly. Things change so fast. So 863108899. We'll take the the pillars of junk food / easy food, and you got to tell me what's the best burger in the city. What's the best pizza in the city?
At the moment.
What's the best chicken wings in the city? What's the best milk tea in the city? What's the best donuts in the city? Who's got the best French fries in Manila?
This is not a stupid topic. I don't know why did you intro it this way? I don't understand.
This is so you, right? Whoa.
This is the best.
Say pizza.
This is like the best info.
Yeah. This is a conversation that needs to be had every year. Once a year, we have to have this conversation. So let's do it. 863108899, playback.tv /goodtimes. Good morning, everybody around the world. People are saying Angel's Burger as the best burger. What is Angel's Burger? Where is Angel's Burger? Why Angel's Burger? So you have to call and you have to tell us why. I mean, we need a review. You can just call the show, pare. French fries ni KFC the best. No, why? Why? Okay. Good morning.
Hi.
Hello, good morning.
Hi, morning. Who's
This
this?
is
Yeah, I
just,
was like, hey man, how come I didn't hang up on this topic?
yeah,
All right,
yeah.
go
I
ahead.
think I remember the best burger for me was pound, but I'm not really sure what I ordered. I think it was the with the duck liver.
So
Get off
this
the show.
is not
Get
the way
off
not to do it.
Oh, never call us again. Kick him out. You don't call the show and say, what's the best burger, and then not know the name of the burger.
Sorry.
Get out.
But
Bye. Have a good day.
you know, there's a best onion ring, the 8-cut onion ring. Yeah.
Time.
Yeah. Anyway, so, yeah, thank you.
Okay, the worst.
Get
The
off-
worst. Okay,
get off the show.
okay, bye.
Iwan mo yung ng burger.
Oh my God.
Tapos may dati pa. Alam mo, dati yung pinakamaganda na I said update. Update. 2024 June update. Good morning.
Okay. Hi. Morning.
Hi.
Good morning. Who's this?
This is Kat.
Hey, Kat.
And it's all the good stuff. French fries, pizza, burgers, chicken wings, milk tea, cookies, donuts, the core of a healthy diet. Where are the best of the best?
The best topic. It's the best topic to start on
Isn't
Monday.
it? Oh my gosh. It's the best. Okay.
I have
Minded.
3. Best burger is Hungry Homies. Used to be Sweet
Onion.
X.
Onion, onion.
Is Sweet X now Hungry Homies?
I think it's the best one now.
No, but
Where is Hungry Homies?
Sorry?
Where is it?
Where is it? Where is
in
it?
Makati.
I've seen this on my feed.
Ilan branch to?
One pa lang, but there will be the second one in Alabang.
This is mga, these are mga ano, diba? Smash burgers.
Not really. Oh, sorry.
Okay, why is it so good though? Why is it so good, Kat?
I think I like the patty, and then really good patty, and then the cheese that they use.
Okay, I'm sold. All right, what else? You had a couple more, you said?
Best pizza is Crosta Pizza.
Sure.
Crosta. I read this a couple times here now in the chat room. Crosta. Where's this? Where's Crosta at?
Salcedo and San Juan.
Ooh.
Correct.
Man. Okay. So yeah, that was next to my old house. And why? Because this is the one I care about. Burgers, whatever.
Pizza
This is the
wise,
one.
Ito lang. It's not burnt. I hate burnt pizza.
Burnt pizza?
That's
It's not-
okay. That's not a
it's not
huge.
burnt.
That's not a huge
not-
endorsement. Just not to
I
burn
know.
something. I think that's like everything, right? Nobody wants to burn their ice cream. So what's the what else?
Best Donut used to be Poison, but they closed na. They're gone. So
Oh, I wonder why. If they were so
Yeah, I wonder who-
good.
I wonder who's claimed to best donut these days in Manila. Okay, thanks, man.
Thank
Good day.
you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Kat.
Ooh, Cakes has a good question. Can we
What?
throw best shomai on there?
Yeah, we
I'll do you one
absolutely
better.
can.
Best Korean. Let's throw that baby in there. 863-10899 is our phone number. You know the lineup: burger, pizza, wings, milk tea, cookies, donuts, shomai now, or dumpling, dim sum, however you want to call it, Korean, and French fries. Hey, let's not relax on French fries. Okay.
Dude, so my boyfriend, like, whenever he is out to eat at a restaurant, he will order the fries because he is constantly on the hunt for the best fries. I don't know if we found it yet.
Yeah. Your NSB. I hope he's listening. Good morning.
Hi.
hi, good morning,
Hello. Hi. Who's this?
Tony.
Hi, Tony.
Tony, what's going on?
Hello. Best burger. It's on Grab Food. It's Burger Beast
Burger Beast?
Burger Beast.
because
I
it
don't-
complements all the sides like fries and onion rings. I think it's because of their umami sauce.
Ooh, it comes with an umami
And
sauce?
and the patty's not dry.
Okay, yeah, definitely a
I
plus.
read Burger Beast a couple of times on the chat room as well, so
Really?
you're not alone on this island. Is there an order, like which burger specifically, or there's not a
Oh,
huge
no.
selection?
It's their umami burger.
The
It's the
oh.
best burger.
And then the best
With bacon.
sides are onion rings, did you say?
Yeah, it complements onion rings, their fries.
What kind of fries do they have?
Good, good, good.
Like what kind? Can you
For the
explain?
boyfriend.
Are they
For the
like
boy-
thick cut? Are they, seasoned? Are they?
It's not thick cut, but like it's enough for just one Filipino stomach intestine.
Wow.
It's the right
Thanks
size
for
for the
small
people.
dicking us. Yeah, no, I get it.
Umami burger. All right.
Thank
Excited.
you.
Yep.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
863-10899. Let me read a couple. Oh, yeah, take this call here. Let me just read real fast what Rika says here because she has a big one. Best pizza, Crosta. Heard about it. Sourdough crust. Best burger, Bored and Hungry, SM Aura
Damn
and Power
burger.
Plant. Smashed burger, good bun, and patty. Thanks, Rika. Good morning.
Hi. Hello.
Hello.
Best burger na simple lang yung sa Dairy sa Magallanes.
What is that?
Now, when you say simple lang, are we talking about like a pandesal with this very
No, it's just patty and cheese. Wala yung mga onions. It's good.
Oh,
Masarap kasi yung patty talaga. Dairy,
is that a restaurant?
yes.
Oh,
Guys, we've matured. Okay, please. I mean, I understand back in the day, you want to keep it simple. What was some of the other ones? What was the one over there by University of Asia and Pacific? The one that everybody went to before?
the burger.
Yeah, the one that was losing their minds over hot shots or all that crap. Brothers, whatever.
Oh,
Dude, we need a more we need a smarter burger. I mean, not just patty lang, cheese and tinapay. Like, no, dude, no. It's got to be better than that. I don't like all the onions. Trust me, I don't like it either. But you can't just go, hey, here's the best burger: patty, cheese, bread. No, it's got to be way more complex than that. No.
unless like it's really so good talaga na parang you don't need anything else.
It is.
Which
it
is, I mean, but that's a huge claim. I mean, it's gonna be like stupid delicious.
Yeah, and that's very hard to do.
Yeah. And hence
Listen,
the hang up. Yeah.
if you don't agree, just say F you and then hang up. Don't just hang up. God, people. A little bit of class here. Good morning.
What did you want to read?
Oh, the lines are full. Read, yeah, people are saying that it was Hot Shots. Yeah, whatevs. it's kind of like milk tea. If you're like, oh, what's the best milk tea? And you're throwing out like old school stuff like Zagu. No, I'm like,
Someone said
hey,
Zagu?
no, guys, no. But I'm saying, don't go with the old school stuff. The old school stuff, they don't hold well anymore.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
New stuff is so advanced.
We've come a long way.
Fast
Such a
food?
long way.
Fast food, burgers, pizza, blank. That's like technology.
Mm.
The old school stuff is not good. Trust me. It's like tech. Think about it as tech. Good morning.
Hi.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, who's this?
Yeah, this is Gio.
Gio, can you turn down your radio, please?
Radio's got to be
sorry.
off, brother.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, best halo-halo.
Best halo-halo. Oh, I have one. What's yours?
Be careful.
Bebang.
Yes, Bebang. Oh my gosh.
Okay, tell me about Bebang. Let's go.
It's very creamy, man. Iba yung ice niya.
May ube scoop of ice cream on top, because if it does, I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm out. Well, maybe I can always tell them not to put it, right?
So, you know, I've only had it one time and I had it with a bunch of people. And so I didn't get it in the original form that it's in. It was all put in a big bowl. And I don't know what the original form is, but it is so delicious. Like, I could not stop eating it. I'm not even that huge on halo-halo. Like, I'm not gonna.
Where is Bebang's?
Yes,
It's in
Bebang.
Manda.
Mandaluyong. And the line there, grabe. You'll have to wait for like 2 hours to get served.
For goddamn halo-halo? Jesus.
Manda represent.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Morning. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Can I say this? Listen?
What?
If anybody else says Manda, I would get an ice cream, stab him in the ear. For some reason, you get a pass. I think it's because you sarcastically say it. You're like, Manda. You know, you do that, and then it gives you a little bit of leeway to get away with it.
I absolutely
Pero
say
kung
it to
yun-
annoy you now. So
I know. Pero kung ba yun, ice pick, ear. That's what we're going with, Manda. Good morning.
Hi.
Good morning.
Morning.
Who's this?
Yeah, Cedric.
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 Hi.
Yeah. Best pizza na pangmasa, Angel's Pizza.
The spinach dip
So-
one.
Okay.
Sorry.
Hold on.
I know.
We've read Angels a little bit here, but you said best pizza para sa ano?
Masa.
Pangmasa.
I'm also,
yung price niya kasi medyo abot kaya ng lahat.
I'm a little confused because we heard about Angel's Burger earlier. I know that there's an Angel's Pizza. I have tried the spinach dip one. I think it's very good. Are we talking about the same restaurant? Or is this a different thing?
Mike says here, Angel's Pizza and Burger are two different things.
There you go. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
so
yung sa Angel's Pizza, yung parang sour cream cheese na flavor.
It is so rich. I mean, if
Yeah.
you really want to just like cheese it up, that's it.
Tapos malambot yung bread. Hindi siya manipis, hindi rin siya sobrang kapal na parang
How much?
Pizza Hut.
How much is this pizza? Like you said, pangmasa. So how much is this? How much is the pizza?
Yung pinakamalaki around 600, tapos minsan may promo na buy one take one.
Ma-promo sila.
Because here's my problem.
What?
Is there a good cheap pizza?
I
could get a cheap burger. I can get a cheap chicken. I was going to say it in French. Chicken. I can get a cheap donut, cheap cookie. I cannot get a cheap pizza, man.
Oh, really? I can. It's like as long as it contains the spirit of pizza, I will eat it. Like there is dough, there's cheese, there's tomato sauce, you know, I'll eat it.
You more animal than man.
It is the spirit of pizza.
Thanks for the call.
Thank you.
I'm out. Angels pass.
No, masarap siya.
Cheap ass pizza, man.
Masarap siya. It never struck me as like pizza na pangmasa, honestly.
Can we not say pangmasa because I sound like an elitist. I just say cheap.
I am parroting what Cedric said. It's not my words.
But
Yeah.
you're making me look bad. It's cheap pizza. Cheap is out.
You still sound elitist by saying cheap is out.
What do you want me to say? Cheap flyover. How about that?
Wait, so you are not going to have something that's delicious just because it's cheap? Is that what you're saying?
Pizza.
Yeah.
Yes. Pizza, yes.
Because you've never encountered masarap na pizza na cheap lang.
Okay. Just take it like, I mean, give me anything in life. If I see like that's a too good to be true price, there's probably a catch. And if this pizza is 50% off of what a really great pizza is, I'm out. I'm going to go to the really good one. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Sorry, I wasn't listening. I was looking at the...
Where are they going to make that up? Where are they going to... You just asked the goddamn question.
Sorry.
8631-0899 is their phone number. Just call. I'm not hearing Korean here, Sam. Where's your people at? We'll take in a coffee. How about coffee?
Oh my gosh, coffee is a big one. Coffee.
Yeah, good morning.
Hi.
Hello, good morning.
Hey.
Hi, is this?
Yeah, this is John. I'm just gonna back up the guy who called regarding the pangmasa pizza, Angel's Pizza.
Yeah.
Again, I don't know if it's pangmasa
Not actually
pizza.
pangmasa,
It's
because,
not.
it's like the price range of Greenwich, like around 700. Frosta is the elite one, but it's really good.
There's cheaper pizza than, I mean, I've had much cheaper pizza. But okay, so that's another point for Angel's Pizza for you.
Yeah, it's not really cheap pizza, like.
No,
John.
I'm out. Thanks,
Okay,
John.
All right, John. Thank you. Thank you.
Never tasted delicious Greenwich pizza in my life. Never.
I have. It's all right. I can hang.
You're a pizza snob, though. Well,
I'm
you're
not a pizza snob.
Yeah, you're a pizza consumer.
Yeah.
You're okay. Yeah, you eat. Yeah, okay. You'll eat frozen pizza. That's disgusting.
Yeah, and I will eat it all. As long as it is some kind of pizza, I will eat it.
Okay, that's what makes you lose credibility in this topic. So.
It's like, parang my love for pizza has transcended like any kind of reason. Like that's just how much I love it.
That's insane.
No, it's not.
It should be the other way. Your love for pizza should demand the highest quality of pizza.
I mean, I can hang with it all. Like the crosta that they're talking about, I've been there. I enjoy it. I appreciate it. Yes. The fancy, pizza chef. They have a pizza chef. He like came from Japan and the pizza won like best pizza in, some food award giving body. That's awesome. But I can also deal with a little guy. I'll eat you too.
Oh, hey, relax, girl. Oh, hey, watch your words,
next
Sam.
Call.
Good morning.
Hi.
My goodness, Sam.
Hello.
Jeez. Hello, first of the month. The third of the month.
Sorry.
Wait, what?
Yun.
Hello? There we go. Hi.
For best for me, yardstick.
We can't hear ask that you're saying because you're on speakerphone, love.
Sorry, I'm driving. Okay. Best coffee for me is yardstick.
I've heard of this. Yeah.
Why?
It's smooth, it's aromatic, it's strong.
Ooh, aromatic. Excuse me.
Yeah. And then for
What about-
donuts, for me, classic is Shallow's donuts. They're cheese donuts.
Cheese donuts.
Masarap yung tinapay and then it's not so sweet.
Mm-hmm.
All right, big girl. Thanks for the call. Appreciate you. Have a
Thank
good
you
day.
so much. Bye.
Thank you.
Hit that treadmill.
Ay, nako.
Best gym.
Best gym. Coffee. Let's talk about coffee. Oh my gosh.
Okay,
Coffee
I'm
places
reading-
are popping
I'm
up
reading-
everywhere.
I'm reading Zeus.
Zeus? Never
Zeus.
heard.
E, so it's not Zeus like the god. Zeus. Best cheap coffee. There it is again. I mean, that word cheap throws me off. Best cheap coffee is Zeus. It's a chain from Malaysia. Then you pick the beans. Only few branches. SM, Eastwood. Best good pricey coffee is Toby's Estate. Where's our V?
Yes. I was going to say, I think of the popular chains, Toby's is where it's at. It's
Where's
a little
our,
pricey compared to,
Is it pricier than Starbucks?
you know what? I'm not sure, but parang in my head, every time I go to Toby's, medyo I'm like, ooh, medyo mahal, but whatever. But the coffee's very good. I have to say.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Where's Toby's again?
Oh, there's many branches. This
Okay.
is one of those chain coffee houses, so you'll find it
Never had it.
quite a bit.
Okay, where's your V at though? Where's your Viet?
Vietnamese?
Yeah, coming up there against Toby's.
No, but you know what? There's not a lot of Vietnamese. Like that's not a very common thing, I think. I mean, you'll find it in some restaurants, but there's no specialty like Vietnamese coffee place.
Okay.
Although I
all
think
right.
Highlands is a Vietnamese place, but I don't see that very often. Also really good is that place where the logo is like a percent sign. I think the name is Arabica.
Yep.
I think that's very good.
Okay.
Mhm.
Sam, can you please? The people are waiting.
Yes.
As Korean.
Okay, so I get this question a lot, and I'm not out there trying every single Korean restaurant. Okay, I can only go with the one that I frequent.
I'm frustrated.
Huh?
You understand why they're asking you. You're both Korean and you love food, so
Yeah,
you
I
better.
know.
I think, but don't you shouldn't you at this point understand that people are going to ask you, so you might as well start?
I mean, logically that makes sense, but for some reason I'm like, no.
You're not going to tell me what to do, bitches.
But I will say the one that I frequent probably the most, because I like the food and also just geographically it's accessible. There's a restaurant called Matkalne on the 6th floor of Shang Mall, which I like. And
What does that mean?
It's like Matkal's place or something like that.
Sixth floor, Shang Mall.
Yeah. I like that place.
Done. Okay. I know. One more, and then we're out of here.
Can you read stuff on the playback? Ang dami or fine.
Yeah. Let me read. Well, let's take this last one, and then I'll read. Good morning.
Hi, good morning, Mo and Sam.
Morning.
I
I
love
just
the
want to
females
throw
around.
in. I'm
Yep,
so happy
go.
to be hearing you guys again.
Yay!
So
Appreciate it.
I
What's
just
your
want
name?
to throw in best cake.
Cake, of course.
Love it.
Oh my gosh,
Love
but how do
it.
you decide?
Well, this is not new, but no one can top this cake. It's pastry cart's creme brulee
Oh,
cake.
I know this cake. I've had it.
It's so light. It's so fluffy. It's so creamy.
It's so
the
good.
sweetness is just right.
It's
and
so good.
I've tried a lot of creme brulee cakes, and nothing can beat this. So I hope you guys try it.
Where is it? Love, where is it?
You order it online.
I order from a commissary here in the south, but I think their main commissary is in Pasig.
Oh, is it? That's my hood.
And what is it called?
The pastry carts.
The
Creme
cake is creme
brulee
brulee
cake.
cake.
Expensive?
Yes.
A little, but it's worth it for me.
Yeah.
I can devour one cake in one sitting. It's that good.
What? You will go
Yeah,
through
big
an
girl.
entire cake? Good for you.
Oh, yes.
No, yeah. That's great.
Good. For you and your doctor's monthly income.
Well, I'm not diabetic yet, so I just eat it
Yet.
like every now and then.
No, but thank you. This is great. I love it. Thanks.
Thank you guys. Have a great day.
You too. Bye.
Now, of course, my favorite cake in Manila, and Dave here put it on the, and I've been saying that for 20 years, Polly's chocolate cake. Just
Is that-
absolute.
Is that the one that you get at the gas station?
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Humiliates all the other cakes, including Big Girl here, who eats the whole thing. Polly's chocolate cake.
That's a good one. Did we get the shomai one yet? What's the best shomai daw?
I have a bunch of shomai here. I passed through it because I'm not a shomai guy, so I'm not giving
You're
giving it.
not?
That's why I apologize. I'm just thinking of myself. Sorry. Man, there's so much on the chat. By the way, if you're finding out what chat are you guys talking about, playback.tv. You can download the app, search Good Times, hit join room, and that puts you in our room where you could watch us back behind the scenes. You can watch us while we do the show. And most importantly, I think you could chat with everybody. Nathaniel's Shomai seems to be a recent answer here on the chat room.
I've never heard of this.
Why Ying? Yeah, and they what's nice about their dumplings and their shomai over here at Wai Ying and is because the ban that China has put on the fishing, they then just grab it all up and then they give it to the Chinese restaurants. It's really amazing. Best pancit bihon. Never.
Our listeners are so funny.
Please.
Yes, the one that could change Mo's mind.
Nope.
Oh, may bihon pala sa Amber's. Talaga? Okay.
Yeah, it's Amber's worst thing on their menu.
I love Amber's palabok with the barbecue.
Hey, okay, can I say this one last thing and then we gotta go? Of the major players, because a lot of this stuff is artisan, a lot of this stuff is snobby, right? I'm assuming, especially the coffee. If we go just straight up French fries, because the French fries is not artisan.
French fries. Let's go, French fries.
Can potato corner still be beat?
Oh my gosh, potato corner, so good.
Yeah, I mean, can it be beat? It is a mainstay for a reason.
And what is it? Like, is it all the powdered stuff, like the flavors?
Just whatever cancer causing thing they put in there, just give it to me.
Take my money.
Take my white blood cells. Just whatever the hell they put in there. Let's go.
It's so good.
Good morning.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Hey.
Morning. Who's this?
This is Lendel.
Glendale?
Glendale. Oh, nice.
Glendale.
Okay.
I like that name. What's up?
I think in the fries, pag sa fries wala na talagang makakatalo sa sa potato corner. Kasi I think yung secret talaga nila is ang parang very important sa fries para sa akin. Para maging best talaga siya, which is potato corner. Yung on time na pagkakaluto talaga. Dumating siya sa'yo na mainit.
That's right. Exactly. Yeah.
Yun.
Tama.
So kaya parang
I don't know if that's
nahihirap talaga niya itap.
Yeah. No, I think the potato corner answer is correct. I don't know if it's the temperature. It sounds.
Are you kidding?
Sounds too good to be true.
Pero for fries, best fries talaga potato corner. Wala talaga tatalo.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Potato corner is there's a no. It's Singapore airport. Nobody touches it. You know what I mean? Yes, it's perfect. Thanks. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
And what does the guy talk about temperature? And you're like, yeah.
Because when you go to potato corner, they will fry up the potato right there and then toss it in the seasoning powder. So you get the fries super hot. It's freshly cooked.
In and Out takes the potato in your face and then puts it in. And it's nowhere near as good as potato corner. I mean, listen, In-N-Out fries is fine. It's good.
I've never tried In-N-Out. What kind of fries is it?
Take the goddamn potato in front of your face.
Are they thick? Are they thick?
No, it's whatever standard size.
So it's fresh potato, right?
Right in front of your face.
I think potato corner does frozen. Then they will fry it up in front of you. I mean, I don't know if you've tried this. I've tried making fries at home, and yes, it's fresh potato straight into the oil. It doesn't work out.
Listen, I love potato corner. Just so we're clear here, just in case they're listening. I love you guys. I think you're brilliant. I don't trust whatever you put in there though, because there's no way it's supposed to be that good. There's no way that you guys are the only ones and everybody else misses. It's impossible. So potato corner is putting something in there, man.
But the seasoning powder, that's flavors I've tried with other products though. Like I've seen this.
There's something there. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing, okay? I'm not saying, this is something that's going to kill you. No, it's just there's something that we don't know, man.
Well, whatever it is, they're doing it right.
It's the oil. Okay, if it's the oil, then then replicate it. You guys know, replicate it.
I mean, and what about the oil? Like yung ginamit? I'm supposed to finish that sentence. I don't know with what word. Anyway. Potato corner.
Did you say somebody said I was talking to somebody and they were like, dude, it's not even that. It's just like the amount of times the oil has been used, things like that.
Yeah, that was what I was going to say.
You have to be a college graduate to work at Potato Corner. So their standards of employees are even higher. And I don't buy that either.
That's a joke though, right?
Oh, no,
that's a jab at,
right. They had that hater thing. Yeah, that's right. I'm sorry. I'm slow to the party on that. They had that hater post, right? They were like, you didn't pay enough and then you're asking for so much. That's right. But see, here's the thing. Potato corner can survive that PR nightmare
Oh, yeah.
because the fries are so goddamn good.
Yep. Yep.
That level of power. Amazing. Good morning.
Hello. Next call.
Let's go. Good morning. Hello.
Morning.
Hi, good morning.
Hi, who's this?
This is, I cannot say my name, but I just want to share more about Potato Corner. It's actually my turf. You can just call me Anna.
Actually,
Anna.
what about?
I used to work for a French fries company.
Oh.
And
Okay.
we actually are one of the suppliers of Potato Corner.
Hala, naging industry secrets na.
Let's tell us what the hell is going on there.
Okay, working for a potato company. It's actually a U.S. potato fries company. It supplies majority of the big QSR or like the quick serve restaurants that you know of, international and locally.
Uh-huh.
So the key here is you're actually right about the oil. You're right about being frozen. It
Yeah.
has to be fried frozen.
Right.
Contrary to popular belief that you have to thaw the fries first.
Yeah.
No.
You just go straight
The
into
worst
the
thing
oil.
to do is to thaw the fries. It has to be fried frozen.
Right.
So that's one. And
Why?
so Potato Corner's secret is not actually about the fries. It's about the powder.
What's in the powder?
Because lately they're not using our like the US fries anymore. Of course, I cannot divulge other suppliers, but it's really about the powder that they have. That's actually their secret. So yeah.
Hold on. Do you trust the powder?
I'm sorry.
You're weirding
Do
out.
you trust the powder?
What does that even mean? Do you trust the powder?
I don't know. You know what it means.
Oh my gosh.
Do you trust
But basically, the secret to good fries is frying it and eating it right away. Like, for example, for McDonald's, they have a standard and we even have to survey them. You know, we have to go there and do the time survey. Okay, number of seconds after they fry it, they have to put it in a separate area to let it, what do you call this? To let it dry a little, and then how many seconds before they put it on the packaging. So they have to follow certain protocols because it's standard, you know.
But you have no information on the potato corner powder.
I don't have.
Just the potato. Okay.
Okay.
It's so annoying when Mo is right. Okay, thank you.
All right,
Yeah.
you're welcome.
Bye.
Take my wife.
So
What's out?
annoying. So it's the seasoning talaga. It's like their magic ratio of
Yeah.
the
And it's
seasoning
amazing.
powder. Yeah.
And it's amazing. By the way, it's amazing.
It
It's so
is.
good.
Mm-hmm.
Like really, there's something going on because I can eat an entire tray of it. Like, you know, when I'm having like a burger and there's fries on the side, no one ever finishes it, right? Nobody ever finishes those fries. And if you do, it's a struggle. You know, I'm so potato corner. Give me a tray.
It's so good.
Easy. And nobody eats it. You just 6 of them in one, just fat guy. Like it just, there's something going on. Something going on. It's almost, we eat potato corner fries as if we're thirsty.
Wow. Yeah, just put the bucket to your face and just inhale the thing. Just like,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. Yeah, it really is. It's amazing. Okay, Sam. Topic done.
That was good
Back
info. Yay. Thanks, everybody.
Back after this. Don't go away.
It's Good Times with Mo, Sam, and them on Magic 89.
Running out of time here, kids. Straight from all that topic about food and everything.
Dynamite is a food.
I know. It's just like what? It's like Japanese. Isn't that like a roll?
Yeah, or like yung sili na may stuffing, tas it's fried.
I was gonna play that or butter. It would be BTS's other song, but then I thought maybe, man, now we're really fatting it up here.
Such fatties.
Smooth like butter.
Oh.
Is there a world where we can eat at least a few of those things that were talked about and still lose weight?
I feel like if we do something before or after, I don't know, there's got to be some formula, right?
Yeah, I mean, all that stuff. Like, is there a reality where you can eat all that pizza that you were talking about, and the bucket of French fries that you're throwing down, the halo that's made for 11? Like, is there a world where all of this can coexist with weight loss?
You know, I think Katuwiran on Playback has the answer. You do the 1 meal a day thing. Because I mean, you can't eat all that food in one sitting. I mean, there's a limit. So you eat to your heart's content, and then that's it.
Intermittent fasting seems to be the way to go. Very difficult to pull off. And the reason why it's hard sometimes to pull off the IF is really about the eating times. It's if you go out to dinner a lot, then you just have that kind of life, then you're in trouble, right? Because you then can't eat in the morning. But you can't eat in the morning. You're interacting with all of these people, and you have the breath that your stomach it's eating itself because there's no food in there.
Like something died in your mouth.
Yeah, that's a problem sometimes with dieting. The breath that comes along with it.
Really? There's diet breath.
Oh yes, you don't know diet breath, guys?
I'm not sure.
Back me up on what diet breath is. Let's say you do the bone broth, for example, that broth that's things, and then you're not eating, and I'm just smelling bone marrow coming out of your mouth. It's like, and then you IF, but you're not eating in the morning, so your stomach it's like eating its own lining, and then you're talking to people at the office. You're like just standing there, and I'm like, you want to eat? No, I'm dieting. Yeah, no S. I could smell your bile.
I don't think I've smelled this before. Don't plan to.
It's real.
Yeah, no, and so many people are agreeing with you. I don't plan to know this.
It's real. There's diet breath. So maybe just sign up for an Ironman every week so you can eat all of this stuff and just run it off. Because it can't coexist. It cannot.
Speaking
3
of...
meals. We're updating, right? 2024. You cannot have 3 meals and lose weight and not have bone marrow breath.
Right. No, and I was going to say, I think we have a fun run. What? Since when did we do fun runs? Yeah, there's a plug coming up in a bit.
What the hell is it?
Meron. There you go.
Yeah, people are not going to smell like breath. Diet breath is so bad. Anything else you want to plug before we say goodbye? Because we got to go.
Just excited for tomorrow's show. As always, I talk about Zion Christian Mission Center. We're actually celebrating our 34th anniversary on the 15th. Just 34 years of teaching the Bible for free. If you guys are interested in that, please check us out. And I'm excited to have the whole gang again tomorrow.
Can I critique that? Huh? So I've hung out with some of your people at that church, right? And
yes.
If you're celebrating your 34th year, and I mean no offense, truly, but a lot of the stuff I've heard when I'm talking with people from that church is that the world is kind of coming to an end, right?
But I think that's because people have a misunderstanding of what that means. Like when the Bible says end of the age, end of the world, they think it's the planet obliterated, gone. It's those Hollywood movies. That's not what the Bible is talking about. That's why you need to learn. Like, what is God actually saying?
So if you're celebrating your 34th anniversary, it's 34 years. I'm waiting already. Let's go. We've been waiting for 34 years.
That's true. And the Bible. Yeah, no, you're
coming.
right. No, you're right. And the Bible says, the book of Revelation, which was 2,000 years ago, it says, these things that should soon take place. Soon. It's been 2,000 years.
Let's go. Exactly.
But you got to see things in the perspective of God, right? What is 1,000 years to God?
Right.
Wala.
Right. I'm just saying, if I came up with let's say I came up with a group of people and I call it the end is near. And I'm like, the end is near, celebrating our 50th anniversary.
No, I love, this is
supposed to be a 5-year gang.
This is so valid. I love when you point out the stuff about Bible and church, Mohan.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
The end is near. You're celebrating your 50th anniversary. Come on, man. When is that near coming? I don't know. I just kind of curious when you said it.
Study the Bible.
Oh, no, thanks. I'm good. Appreciate it. I'll just pray for me. We'll pray for you guys as you start a brand new week, by the way. So thanks for hanging out with us for the past 3 hours. We appreciate you so much. Tomorrow, Kirill, Alex, myself, Sam, the four of us will be here. So make sure to hang out with us then. And yeah, again, wherever you are around the world, we appreciate you. You guys have a great day.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Good times.